The following is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
94 Country KPLO is proud to bring you coverage of area high school sports. To hear this broadcast online, log on to DRGnews.com. Now with the pregame, here's Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to the Chamberlain Armory, where tonight we present coverage of regional high school volleyball on KPLO. We feature the match tonight that pits the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains against the Chamberlain Cubs. And our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you tonight by the Prairie Post, by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, May Adam, the Jet Lanes, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Harry K. Ford and Chevrolet, Hutch's Cafe, By Right Seed, the folks at CHS Midwest Cooperatives and Darren Boyle Sales. Our coverage of regional high school volleyball tonight also being brought to you by KPI Insurance, the First Dakota National Bank, Fiery Brothers, Edward Jones, by the Great Western Bank, Chamberlain Building Supply, Farmco, Al's Oasis, and Thrivent Financial in Chamberlain. And also bringing us coverage of regional high school volleyball tonight, the folks at Max Corner and Venture Communications. John Neff is our technical director. He's at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for coverage of regional high school volleyball. Well, we feature two district or region 6A combatants tonight. Chamberlain at 2-2 on the season. They won their first two of the season, but are on a two-game losing streak. They take on Crow Creek, the Lady Chieftains, who started their school year a little bit later. They are playing their opening match of the season. Should be a good one in front of a very good crowd here on a Thursday night in Chamberlain. This is our Prairie Post pregame brought to you by the Prairie Post, and we will take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and talk to the coaches, and first it's Amy Donovan. She is the head coach of the Chamberlain Cubs. We'll get her comments next on KPLO.
The Prairie Post and Press Show and Farmers Union.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Press Show, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Press Show, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post Show.
Why get locked into an insurance agency that only represents one company? KPI Insurance in Chamberlain is an independent agency that represents multiple insurance companies. Kelly and Kevin search for the company that fits your insurance needs at the lowest possible price. KPI Insurance offers auto, home, business, farm, life, health, and bonds. Let your independent insurance agency, KPI Insurance, go to work for you. Call 234-2323, 234-2323, and visit with Kelly or Kevin. KPI Insurance in Chamberlain.
At the root of every remarkable endeavor is a dream. And at First Dakota National Bank, they help people accomplish remarkable endeavors every day. Whether your dream is to remodel your home, send your child to college, or start your own business, First Dakota understands it takes more than just money to make it a reality. It takes trust and commitment. Let First Dakota and Chamberlain inspire you to account for your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things, take a second, think about a container. Fiery Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Fiery Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today.
Pre-game show continues our conversation with the coaches. Our Keys to Success segments brought to you by May Adam. And we're joined by Amy Donovan of the Chamberlain Cubs. Coach, you won your first two matches. You've lost a couple over the Labor Day weekend. This is going to be, for a while, some ups and downs are going to be part of your season.
Yeah, we've really been struggling with serving. And if we can really be consistent on our serving, then when we win a rally, we have that momentum going. So we have to keep it going.
And we saw that in the match that we had last week. When you were able, against Stanley County, to serve well, you were able to put together some scoring runs. But when you didn't, and you gave up serve, that was when other teams could put together a run as well.
Yeah, and passing it, that first pass is so important. When we get a nice first pass, we get a really nice ball movement to our front line, and our girls in the front can really hit the ball well. Hannah Anderson has been hitting really well. Avani Long has been another girl that's been really consistent up there.
And I think for you guys, I think that first pass is going to be very important. You've got to be able to dig it out in the back row and get it in a position to where your setter can put it where it needs to be. Because like you say, you've got some thumpers, but a lot of times the ball just wasn't in a position to do anything with last week.
Yeah, and our setters have been working really hard. They do what they can to get that ball in a position, but sometimes it's a little tough when they're running away in the back row. You know, we've been doing a couple hitting out of the back row too with our big girls, and you know they do a nice job with that, but we just have to be more consistent at the front.
You take on a Crow Creek Ball Club or another region opponent, and it's nice to be able to take on those region opponents. The advantage that you have is that you've got basically 2 weeks of games under your belt where they're playing their season opener. Does that give you a big edge?
You know, our girls have been so great with working together. They really like each other, and they really start talking. When things start cooking, they really start moving and still really push the ball to everybody. And, you know, that's one thing that's been really nice to see in these games that we've had. We've been able to work well together when we have our runs.
They have some size, and they also have some athletes that have been part of their programs, whether it's basketball or volleyball, for a couple years. So they're kids that can do some things. I think this is going to be another one of those matches where you're going to play at the net's going to be big.
Yeah, you know, when we play Crow Creek, it is usually a tough game for us because, you know, they have some nice hits that come out of places that we don't always expect, and we have to be on our toes as passers and pass that ball back up at them.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Amy Donovan of the Chamberlain Cubs, part one of our pregame interviews, and we'll have more after this on KPLO.
The attorneys at May Adams
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Statewide since 1881. Whether you have questions about family law, you want an estate plan, you need legal advice on a business deal or an agricultural transaction, or you've been injured in an accident, the May Adams lawyers will represent you in life's most important decisions. We are located in Pierre and have been traveling across the state protecting our clients' legal rights. Call May Adams at 224-8803 and ask for Katie, or visit our website, mayadam.net.
Two of our coaches' interviews. We talked to Lindsay Steckelberger, the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains, and coaches. You guys get your school year started a little bit later. This will be your first game, but you got a lot of kids back, and it's nice to have some experience.
Well, we lost a lot of girls last year, and they had some girls transfer. We do have a few back. We start late in the season due to being a dormitory campus. We've just really got all of our girls here last week. We're trying to improve. Hopefully we can play well, come together as a team, and make some plays.
You have some kids that I remember from the basketball season, and the nice thing about, especially in the girls' sports, when you can get success from one sport or the other, whether it's basketball or volleyball, it seems to feed off of each other, which means you get more participation, the kids work harder, and it is a good place for you guys to build on to start the year.
Yeah, that is true. We have a lot of new girls that have come over hoping that they can be successful, and we hope to be a successful team this year. We'll see how the season goes.
And you go out against a region opponent in Chamberlain. You need to know where you're at against the region as far as how things stack up. Miller looks like they're going to be a team that is going to be very good this year, but besides that, I think it's pretty wide open.
I haven't really looked at the region too much. Yeah, Miller's always good every year, always have been. We'll see how the season goes. Everyone's ahead of us. They've all played 2, 3, 4, some even 5 matches, and we're always stuck playing Chamberlain first off the bat. So hopefully tonight goes well for us.
What do you want to see with this being your first match? Obviously, there's going to be some mistakes that you'll have to just deal with, but what do you want to see from your team in your first match of the year?
I'd like to see the girls work well together. They need to come together as a team, stay positive, have fun. And when they get down on themselves, it's always hard for them to come back. And then just come out and try and play their best.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
That is Lindsay Steckelberg. She is the head coach of the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains. We get her thoughts coming into tonight's season opening match for Crow Creek. Our pregame interviews, as always, brought to you by the folks at May Adams. And folks, we are streaming these volleyball matches, our coverage of regional high school sports, not only on the radio, but it is available live on our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search DakotaRadioGroup.com, and find the KPLO channel. Subscribe to that, absolutely 100% free of charge, and you can also have live video and audio of our sports coverage throughout the season. We'll have high school football for you tomorrow night on KPLO as we will be in White River, the Jones County White River Wolverines hosting the Jones County Coyotes, hosting the Lyman Raiders. Pardon me, as we have that football game for you this Friday night. 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:45 with our scheduled pregame from White River tomorrow night on KPLO. And don't forget Minnesota Vikings football. The Vikings in action as their season opening game is at home. They will take on the San Francisco 49ers from U.S. Bank Stadium. Kickoff is scheduled for 12 noon. Vikings pregame at 11 a.m. on your home for Minnesota Vikings football, KPLO. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with our starting lineups. We should remind you that the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to avoid a kiss with death. Always plan a designated driver. And we're back after this on KPLO.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
Everybody loves the natural look of wood, but hates all the painting, the staining, and the sealing. Chamberlain Building Supply, your authorized Trex decking dealer, has the perfect solution for you. Trex decking resists termites, won't rot, warp, or splinter, and never needs staining or painting. Because your weekend should be spent relaxing on your deck, not repairing it. Trex decking is available at Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain. Stop by or call them at 605-734-6097.
Farmco is the largest dealer of quality liquid feeds in South Dakota because of the proven success our customers have had with QLF. We are your full-service provider of feed, seed, animal health, farming, and ranching equipment, along with seed treatment facilities at each location. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, Farmco will come to you. From Martin to Oneida and O'Neill to Freeman, Farmco in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and Farmco Paragon east of Kimball. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
When you're headed down the road on Highways 34 and 47, be sure to stop into Mac's Corner near Stefan. Mac's Corner is your one-stop store with Poppin' Snacks in the convenience store, groceries for home, or you can fill up your tank at the gas pumps with 24-hour gas service. Mac's Corner also handles veterinary supplies, Pioneer brand seed. They carry a full line of fencing material, plus Gallagher electric fence supplies. Mac's Corner. Find them at the corner of Highways 34 and 47 near Stefan.
Data limits and slow speeds holding your home and devices back from their potential? Venture Communications is ready to help make your smart home with their extreme Wi-Fi coverage. No data limits for all of your smart home needs, including camera systems, remote thermostat controls, and streaming needs. Free email address too. Equipment provided and maintained by Venture Communications for worry-free Wi-Fi. To get extreme Wi-Fi coverage, whether you venture in or around your home, contact Venture Communications 852-2224 or online at www.venturecom.net.
Starting lineups tonight, as always, brought to you by the folks at the Jet Lanes in Presho. And here are the starters first for the visitors, the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains. Up front, we will see Ariana Traversy. Traversy is a 5'11 senior. Also up front, Marvine Ross, a 5'9 senior. And Cheney Hall. Cheney is a senior. She stands at 5'8. The back row will work with Rosie Droppo, a 5'3 freshman. Sarah Hunter, a 5'4 senior, and Francesca Ross. She is a sophomore at 5'4 for the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains, who are playing their first match of the season here tonight. The head coach of Crow Creek is Lindsay Steckelberg, and we will bring you the Chamberlain starters after this.
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes in Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes in Presho, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
For the Chamberlain Cubs tonight, they will start up front with Hannah Anderson, a 6-foot senior. Maddie Handel, or 6-foot junior, pardon me. Maddie Handel is a 6-foot senior. She will start on the front row as well, along with Taysa Hutmaker. Hutmaker is a 5'7" senior. On the back row, we'll see Ebony Long, a 5'7" senior, Hadley Tishy, a 5'6" senior, and Mackenzie Sorensen, a 5'4" senior. Chamberlain will use a libero tonight, and that is Darren Burke. Burke is a 5'3" junior. The Chamberlain Cubs enter the match tonight with an overall record of 2-2. The head coach of the Chamberlain Cubs is Amy Donovan. Stay with us during our post game. We'll present to you the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. That will come during our post game report tonight. And this has been the Prairie Post. Oh, we should mention our game officials. The announcement of our game officials brought to you by the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials tonight are Terry Keller and Stephanie Jetland. The announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. This has been the Prairie Post pregame, brought to you by the Prairie Post, and we will get this volleyball match underway after we take a 2-minute break on KPLO.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986. Winning isn't everything. It's how you play the game that counts. If your values tell you the same, let's start a new conversation about money. At Thrivent Financial, they believe money is a tool, not a goal. No matter how much you have, they offer financial guidance to help you feel confident. Because it's not just about making more, it's about doing more. Call financial consultant Mike Reimer today, 234-0382. Licensed agent producer of Thrivent Financial, marketing name for Thrivent Financial for Lutherans, registered representative of Thrivent Investment Management Incorporated.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Jared Evans, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. Contact Jared today at 605-734-4106. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Prairie Post in Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union. Quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
We're going to miss you, Bert. You're listening to coverage of regional high school volleyball from KPLO 94.5 FM, Reliance, Chamberlain, and the folks up at Stefan as well. 100.5 FM in Pierre, Fort Pierre. We are proud members of the Dakota Radio Group. And with John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle as we get set for volleyball action here tonight. The Chamberlain Cubs 2-2 on the season. The Crow Creek Lady Chieftains playing their season opener as Crow Creek is already on the floor as they get their rotation set and get ready to go. Chamberlain with their final instructions from head coach Amy Donovan. And they are taking the court as well. Once the rotations are set, we will be set to go. And our opening serve is brought to you by the Harry K. GM store in Chamberlain and the Harry K. Ford store in Winter. Harry K.'s needs good late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. And they'll give you top dollar for your trade-in. Come into Harry K's for the right vehicle at the right price. As Crow Creek will serve first to get things underway, it will be Cheney Hall. as Hall with a high looping serve. Chamberlain will dig out. They'll get it to the net. And here's Maddie Handel with attack across. Nice dig made as the Lady Chieftains will clear it out. Chamberlain will dig, set at the net. Hutmaker will have to clear it the other way, and Crow Creek will dig it out. And a nice rally here to start as Crow Creek will shoot it across. It's Francesca Ross with the attack to the center of the court. She'll be scored with the kill as Crow Creek with an early lead here. As Crow Creek will put it in play once again. This time the serve is long. And our first service error of the night for Crow Creek will give Chamberlain their first point of the match. And they will have their first side out as it will be Avani Long, the 5'7" senior, who puts it in play. Overhand, it comes across. Ross with the dig as they work it back forward. Free balling it the other way is Traversy. Now Chamberlain at the net. They'll set for Hutmaker, who fires it to the left corner. And it will be scored as a kill. Taysa Hutmaker, the 5'7" senior, will score the first kill for Chamberlain. And the Cubs now with a 2-1 lead as we work early here in set number 1. Best 3 out of 5, of course, as Long, again with a high looping serve. Marvine Ross will dig back row. The Lady Chieftains will move it forward. Two-hand shove from Cheney Hall across. And here's an attack on Chamberlain as Handel will send it the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out. Get into Ariana Traversy, who clears it. And now Chamberlain quickly sends it back the other way. Here's Crow Creek on their side. And a two-hand shove clearing the net there by Sarah Hunter. Here's Chamberlain at the net. It is Anderson across. That is through the defense and down. And Hannah Anderson will score the kill. That will be her first. And it will be a 3-1 lead for Chamberlain as their side out continues. Crow Creek scored first. Chamberlain has scored the last 3. As Long will put it in play once again. Here is Traversy at the net, and a nice set there, an attack across. Ariana Traversy, the 5'11" senior, making a nice play at the net, but that started out with a nice dig and a nice set there by the Lady Chieftains. So Chamberlain's run is over. Crow Creek will serve again as they send the serve across. Here's the dig made back row as Sorensen makes the play. They clear it out of there, back to the Crow Creek side. Traversy with another attack, but Chamberlain will dig it out. The attack from Anderson, dug out by Marvine Ross. Crow Creek the other way. They'll get it back to the Chamberlain side. Here's Maddie Handel with the attack, and that is to the defense and down. And Maddie Handel with kill number 1. She hit it right off the shoulder of Marvine Ross, and that will be her first kill tonight. And Chamberlain with the serve once again, leading 4-2. And here is Maddie Handel with the serve, and that serve is a little too low and into the net. And the point to Crow Creek. 4-3 Chamberlain leads as we see our first substitutions. Mackenzie Mutzinger into the match. And also, we'll see Crow Creek with the serve across. It's Traversy putting it in play. And here is Mackenzie Sorensen trying to clear it from the back row and puts it into the net for Chamberlain's first hitting error of the evening. And that ties things at 4. As again, Traversy will put it in play. The jump serve across, and that's an ace. Little something extra there from Ariana Traversy as she dumps it the other way, and Chamberlain could not gather that one up. And here another jump serve from Traversy across, and again, that's an ace. Back-to-back aces thrown by Ariana Traversy, and all of a sudden, Crow Creek has a 6-4 lead after they trailed for a time. And again, Traversy will put it in play with the jump serve, trying to catch the corner. This time, Sorensen will dig it out. At the net, Anderson. She'll dump it the other way. Francesca Ross will dig. Crow Creek with the reverse. It's Marvine Ross clearing it. Now Hannah Anderson the other way for Chamberlain. Crow Creek will dig it out as they set it at the net. Two-hand shove the other way from Cheney Hall. And here is Crow Creek. Hutmaker has to try to clear it the other way and hits it out of bounds. Hitting error Chamberlain will give another point to Crow Creek. And the Lady Chieftains now with a 7-4 lead. Again, Ariana Traversy will put it in play, and that time the serve is long and out of bounds. But a nice rally there by Crow Creek. They were able to build up the lead after they trailed going into the side out. And they now have a 2-point lead as Chamberlain will work in serve. And here is Taysa Hutmaker with the serve across, and that is long and out of bounds. And Chamberlain's second service error, and right back to the Crow Creek side we go. 8-5. Crow Creek has the lead as we work in set number 1. Here's Francesca Ross, the 5'4 sophomore, as we wait for substitutions. Anaya Janice checking in for Crow Creek now as she forgot to take her earrings out. She will do that, and now she will enter the match. And Francesca Ross will get set to serve. Overhand the other way, or into the net. And both teams with a service error, and back and forth we go, as now Chamberlain will work and serve. Hannah Anderson will put it in play, as we will see Maggie Pickner enter the match for the first time tonight. Here's Anderson's serve. Crow Creek at the net. Ross free balling it the other way as Janice, and now here is Chamberlain with the attack, and through the block is Ebony Long. Nice block attempt there by Marvine Ross, but Long with some velocity on that attack as it winds up being her first kill, and now the serve will go into the net. And back to the Crow Creek side we go. Crow Creek continues to hang on to a 2-point lead. It's 9-7 now as Cheney Hall puts it in play. Overhand across, Anderson with the dig. Sorensen will set. It is Hutmaker who has to clear it out of there. Now Crow Creek the other way. A two-hand shove from Sarah Hunter clears, and Chamberlain got a dig on it but couldn't get that second hit. Ebony Long dug it out, but there was nobody there to help out, so that'll be a hitting error for Chamberlain. And that will be another point for Crow Creek as they lead by 3, and here is the serve across. It grazes the net but gets into the Chamberlain zone. Here is a quick return there by Long, and Crow Creek will send it back in a hurry as well, and it's Francesca Ross who has scored with the kill. That will be her second kill of the match. 11-7, Crow Creek opening up a 4-point advantage, which is the biggest lead for either team so far, as the serve here wide and into the net. Another service error for Crow Creek. That will be their fourth as Maddie Handel will check in. Side out back to Chamberlain. Mackenzie Sorensen will serve. Here's the back row dig by Hall. Janice now. And clearing it the other way of Francesca Ross. And that attack, the free ball shot was long and out of bounds. And Crow Creek with their first hitting error of the match gives a point to Chamberlain. The deficit is 2 for the Cubs as Crow Creek works it the other way. And here's a nice set play, and Marvine Ross just mistimed the jump just a little bit, and that'll be another hitting error, and Chamberlain will score another point. But those are the type of errors that we expected to see with Crow Creek playing their opening match tonight. But that was a nice set at the net. Now Chamberlain with a service error of their own, and that gives the point back to Crow Creek. And again, they're in serve with a 2-point advantage. It's now 12-10. And here's Marvine Ross with the serve. Anderson will dig. Moving it forward to Long. Avenue the other way. Into the center of the court is now Crow Creek will dig it out. And the attack cross-court-wise from Sarah Hunter will work for a kill. And that is her first kill of the evening. And another point for Crow Creek. It's 13-10. Again, Ross puts it in play. That's Marvine Ross who serves. Now Sorensen to Anderson. Two-hand shove. That's across. Ross will dig it out. They'll set it at the net. Traversy the other way. Here is a set for Chamberlain that is tipped by Traversy. Now Maddie Handel the other way as she sends it across. And now Crow Creek will work it the other way, and they wind up hitting it short and putting it into the net. And that will be a point for Chamberlain. 11 serving to 13 as the Cubs put it in play. Here's Maggie Pickner with the serve, and that time Crow Creek wasn't ready, and Pickner will score the ace, and that will be the first service ace of the night for Chamberlain. As the Cubs now have cut the deficit to 1 as Pickner puts it in play once again. Overhand the other way. Dig is made. Here is Crow Creek scrambling, and they get 3 hits on it but cannot clear it. And another hitting error. Like 4 of the last 6 points that Chamberlain has scored have come off hitting errors, and now a timeout taken by Crow Creek as we are early here in our volleyball match. And we are tied at 13 in set number 1. We'll take a 30-second break and return on KPLO.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you and you want the best quality quality and service too. I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, KPI Insurance has the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, ranch, business, RV, boat, motorcycle, or more, even all of your life and health insurance needs. KPI Insurance, call us at 234-2323 and follow us on Facebook.
13-13 is our score as Maggie Pickner serves, as Chamberlain tries to get the lead back. Both teams have led in this match as Crow Creek works the return, and now the attack the other way. And nice play made there by Hutmaker. Crow Creek hustling, but they cannot clear it, and Chamberlain will get the lead. Let's score that as a kill for Taysa Hutmaker. It will be her second of the night. As Chamberlain works here, leading 14-13. Crow Creek with the return. Chamberlain with the set. Maddie Handel with the cross-court attack. Here is the Crow Creek dig. It is dug out. Ariana Traversy will send it the other way. Sorensen will set it for Handel, and a nice play there. Maddie Handel with the opportunity to drop the hammer, and she did. And it will be her second kill. And it is now a 15-13 lead as, again, Maggie Pickner puts it in play. Here is Hutmaker at the net after the quick return by Crow Creek, and Hutmaker will get it through the block attempt, and that will be another kill for the 5'7 senior. And all of a sudden, Chamberlain's offense has gotten going, and they have scored 5 straight. Now lead 16-13 as Crow Creek will work the return. It is blocked. The defensive play made there, Maddie Handel with the defensive play for Chamberlain. 17-13, Chamberlain leads. And again, Maggie Pickner, the 6'1 junior, puts it in play. The overhand across. Anaya Janice with the dig. They'll send it at the net. Traversy with the two-hand shove across. Anderson will dig, sent by Sorensen to Handel, and that time she hit it too strong and out of bounds. And a nice scoring run there and serve for Chamberlain comes to an end. And they now have a 3-point advantage as the side out goes back to Crow Creek. The Lady Chieftains will put Rosie Droppo back into the match as Droppo gets set to put it in play. She'll send it across the other way as the dig is made, and back up front we come. Chamberlain with the two-hand shove as Hadley Titchie sends it the other way, and Crow Creek with the quick return. Sarah Hunter will make the play, and then Chamberlain will commit the hitting error as they try to clear it. And Crow Creek scores back-to-back here in this opening set. They now trail by 2 as Droppo puts it in play. Dig made by Tishy. Sorensen has the free ball it the other way. Here is a set at the net for Crow Creek. Sarah Hunter the other way. Anderson now to Handel. She'll send it back across. Here is Cheney Hall to Traversy. Ariana's shot is dug out at the back row, and Chamberlain will send it back, and now Crow Creek will set it once again. Traversy dug out by Hutmaker. Now Handel with it, who has to flat foot it and kind of was out of off balance, if you will, and puts it into the net. And Crow Creek has cut the deficit now to 1 as their side out continues. Here's Rosie Droppo the other way. Dig made there by Tishy. Now Sorensen the other way. That is long and out of bounds, and another hitting error for Chamberlain. Ties things at 17 in set number 1. Crow Creek led a while ago. They led 13-11, but wound up giving up the lead after a long side out by Chamberlain. But now Crow Creek putting together one of their own, and here's an attack from Taysa Hutmaker that's down for a kill. And just as we talk about the good fortune for Crow Creek, as they put together a nice scoring run, Chamberlain is able to put a point on the board, get the lead back, and they'll work in serve as Avani Long puts it in play. Here is a dig by Francesca Ross. They'll set it. Ross will fire it the other way, and we're going to have a whistle, and we are going to have a net violation on Chamberlain. A hitting error there. I think they're going to say that Maddie Handel got into the net, and that will give the serve back to Crow Creek. And here's the jump serve from Sarah Hunter the other way. Handel has the free ball at across. Now Crow Creek at the net. This is Ariana Traversy the other way. That is dug out. Here is Handel at the net. That is through the block attempt and down. Are they going to call a net violation again? They'll call the net violation on Maddie Handel. And again, Crow Creek will score the point, or are we going to go the other way? No. Beep, beep with the horn, and we'll go back the other way with the volleyball. Terry Keller at the net, getting things squared away. Sarah Hunter again will put it in play. Crow Creek with a 19-18 lead, and here's Sarah Hunter sending an ace across. So Crow Creek, the first team to 20 in set number 1. Hunter puts it in play, and that jump serve, it can be dangerous. It can be very helpful for you if you can master it, but also there are times when the serves go awry, and that one was out of bounds. It will be the 5th service error for Crow Creek, but probably some of the hardest serves that Chamberlain has seen this season so far have come from Crow Creek here in set number 1. Maddie Handel with the serve, back row dig Marvine Ross as Crow Creek moves it forward, and Ariana Travasy can't clear it, so she commits the hitting error, and Chamberlain scores the point, and that ties things at 20. Handel with the serve. That one is off the corner official, and that will be a service error for Chamberlain. Crow Creek will get the lead back. They will also get the serve, as it's now 21-20. Crow Creek out in front. And Ariana Traversy to the back row as she will put it in play. And the overhand the other way, and that is out of bounds. Again, trying that jump serve, and again, if it works, it works. But when it doesn't, it's usually out of bounds by a bunch. And now we are tied at 21 as Hadley Tishy will check out, and Maggie Pickner will check in, and here's Taysa Hutmaker to serve for Chamberlain. She gets it the other way. It's Marvine Ross the other way at the net. Here is Pickner. Firing into the back row. Traversy will dig it out. Moving it forward is Droppo. Back at the net. Chamberlain getting it dug out at the net. They'll go to Anderson. And there with the kill. Call it a block if you will. It's going to be Marvine Ross. We'll score the block there that time. At the attack by Anderson, Ross was able to block it. And it's now 22-21. Crow Creek leads. We played to 25. Of course, you got to win by 2. As Ross will put it in play, the serve is across and down for an ace. And again, that jump serve, that's what it can do. Boy, it gets to you in a hurry. And that was also kind of had some side spin on it as well from Marvine Ross. And she'll give her another shot. Pokes it across, and that one is long and out of bounds. 23-22 Crow Creek as the side out is back to Chamberlain. In serve is Anderson at the net. Crow Creek working it the other way. They'll have to free ball it across. Here's the Hutmaker dig. Set at the net for Anderson, who attacks from the back row. That is dug out, and that is out of bounds as some miscommunication there on the part of Crow Creek. And that ties things at 23 as Anderson will put it in play once again. Traversy with the dig. They will move it forward. Here's the attack across by Anaya Janice. Now Chamberlain the other way. Avani Long. She'll jump high and hit it hard, but hits it long and out of bounds. And now we are at set point, at game point, 24-23 Crow Creek. And in serve is Cheney Hall. The other way it comes. Back row dig is made. It winds up on the Crow Creek side. They'll fire it the other way. Here's an Anderson dig. Set at the net for Pickner. That is through the block attempt. And a kill there for Maggie Pickner. That will be her first game point off the board. We'll play extra here as we are tied at 24. Mackenzie Sorensen serving for Chamberlain. Across it comes as Crow Creek will dig it out. They'll fire it the other way. Chamberlain with the dig. Here's a Sorensen set for Pickner. Fires it the other way, and that is across and down. Back-to-back kills for the junior, Maggie Pickner. And it's 25-24. Timeout Crow Creek. They will take their final timeout of set number 1. Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 25-24. Chamberlain leads in game number 1, and we are back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
You expect your bank to do more than just cash a check. At First Dakota National Bank, we do just that. We offer you the ease and convenience of banking at home with internet banking, e-mobile banking, online applications, and an e-savings account with a great rate. And to top it off, we have 14 convenient locations in Southeast South Dakota. Stop in or go to firstdakota.com to learn how we give you more. First Dakota in Chamberlain. Member FDIC.
Game point here in set number 1, 25-24 as Chamberlain serves. Mackenzie Sorensen with the dropped serve. Kind of caught Crow Creek off guard, but they were able to regroup and dig it out. Here's Maggie Pickner the other way. Crow Creek with the dig. Ross at the net. They'll duel. Chamberlain will dig it out. Back to the Crow Creek side it comes. They will send it to the net and back across. And just how we began this match with a long rally. A long rally there, and the point scored after the hitting error by Chamberlain. Point scored by Crow Creek, and we're tied at 25. Marvine Ross puts it in play. Dig by Hutmaker at the net, Maddie Handel. She'll fire it the other way, and the attack across. They're going to call a lift on Crow Creek. Ariana Traversy saw the opening, knew where she wanted to go with the ball, and took both hands and just tried to guide it to that open spot. It's called for the lift, and now Chamberlain again will work with the set point, and an ace is sent across by Maggie Pickner. That will give Chamberlain the win in set number 1 by a 27-25 score. Our scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Take advantage of great closeout deals, year-end savings on all bush hog products. Check them out at DarrenBoyleSales.com. 27-25. Chamberlain wins set number 1. And we will take a 2-minute break and return on KPLO.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Take a second, think about that. Not a pretty picture, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help you with your disposal needs. Whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container, Byrie Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
Chamberlain Building Supply, your GRK Fasteners dealer, is ready to help you drive with speed, quality, and confidence. GRK's R4 self-countersinking screw cuts a perfectly clean hole into even the most brittle materials without cracking any surface treatment, with zero stripping. Smoother drive and reduced splitting GRK R4 multi-purpose framing screws frame with ease and confidence. Get these and other GRK fasteners at Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain.
Well, a very entertaining opening set of our volleyball match tonight. Seesaw battle, and in the end, it is Chamberlain who comes away with a 27-25 win in set number 1. It will be Chamberlain, once the rotations are set, who will serve to start out with set number 2. Chamberlain with a 10-4 advantage in the kill department. Chamberlain with 11 hitting errors to just 7 for Crow Creek in that opening set, kept things close as here is a serve across from Maddie Handel, and that is through the defense and down for a kill, or for an ace rather. That is her first of the night, third for Chamberlain, and Handel's second serve is into the net and will be service error number 6 on the night for the Cubs. Crow Creek will put it in play now. It's Sarah Hunter working to put it in play. The jump serve the other way. Avalon Long will dig. Here is Hutmaker with the set for Anderson. She'll fire it cross court. Crow Creek will dig it out at the net. They'll fire it the other way, and a whistle. And net violation is going to be whistled on Chamberlain. Waiting to see which direction the serve went. They called the net violation, but I didn't see the signal from Terry Keller, who got the point. But Crow Creek got the point, and they have a 2-1 lead as Sarah Hunter sends it the other way, and now Chamberlain with the dig, not able to move it forward. They had to try to clear it from the back row, and Albany Long hits it short. Another hitting error for Chamberlain, and Crow Creek with a 3-1 lead as again Hunter puts it in play, and again she'll fire across another ace. Sarah Hunter's second ace of this side out. And all of a sudden, Crow Creek working with a 4-1 lead. Hunter puts it in play once again. This time the serve is long and out of bounds. Service error for Crow Creek will give Chamberlain their second point of set number 2. And for Chamberlain, it will be Mackenzie Mutzinger who will serve, the 5'8 junior. Now waiting as the floor official, Stephanie Jetland, will check the rotation, and now we're good to go. And now Mutzinger will fire it the other way. The overhand across is short, and it's into the net. So Crow Creek will extend the lead now. It's a 5-2 score. The Lady Chieftains with Ariana Traversy putting it in play as she thumps it across, and they're going to call a rotation violation on Crow Creek. So an error there. We'll call it a hitting error. We'll give a point to Chamberlain. And now head coach Lindsay Steckelberg wants some clarification as to what the rotation violation is. And now I think we are set to go as Chamberlain will wind up with the point. They trail by 2 as it will be Maggie Pickner who will put it in play. Pickner with the serve across. Marvine Ross with the dig as they work to move it forward. Here's Francesca Ross clearing it out of there. Maggie Pickner with the dig. Set for Ebony Long. The power shot is across and down. Ebony Long will get the kill, her second. And it is a 5-4 lead for Crow Creek. A 1-point deficit for Chamberlain as Pickner puts it in play. Here is a Traversy dig as they work it the other way. Traversy has to clear it out of there. She got it right back. Here is Maggie Pickner from the back row, sending it back to the Crow Creek side. Set for Traversy. Off the back foot, she'll fire it to the back row, and that is off the libero, Darren Burke. And that will be a kill for Ariana Traversy, the senior, with her second kill. And it is a 6-4 lead for Crow Creek. And they will earn the side out as Traversy works to put it in play. Overhand the other way, Anderson will dig. At the net it comes. Anderson gets it right back from Mackenzie Sorensen and drops it down for a kill. That was nicely done, and it is kill number 2 on the night for Hannah Anderson, who had a big night, our coverage last week against Stanley County. Anderson to the back row to serve as she puts it in play. Traversy with the dig. They'll move it forward. Here is Marvine Ross the other way. Now Crow Creek with the return. Long to the back row, and that is out of bounds. A hitting error by Chamberlain will give the point to Crow Creek. Neither team able to get a lot of traction here from a side out here in this second set so far. Here's Francesca Ross putting it in play, and that will be through the defense for an ace. Hannah Anderson got a hand on it, but no more than that as it goes out of bounds. And Crow Creek with a 3-point advantage at 8-5. Ross again puts it in play. Mutzinger with the dig. Nice clear out by Long. Now Crow Creek from the back row. They'll set it to Cheney Hall, who fires it the other way. Chamberlain at the net will set it for Handel, and the block there. That is scored by Marvine Ross, the senior. Times the jump perfectly and makes the defensive play. 9-5 now. The lead for Crow Creek is at 4. Francesca Ross the other way, and that serve is long and out of bounds. Service error number 9 for Crow Creek. That ends their side out. Now they lead by 3 as Mackenzie Sorensen puts it in play. Here's the dig from Sarah Hunter. Crow Creek not able to move it forward. They have to free ball it from the back row. They get the job done, and here's Chamberlain the other way, and Maddie Handel with a kill opportunity, and she'll capitalize on it as she sends it across and down for her third kill of the match. Chamberlain has cut the deficit to 2 as Mackenzie Sorensen will put it in play once again. Here is the Sorensen serve. Back row dig, Sarah Hunter. They'll work it forward, and Crow Creek can't clear it. They'll commit the error, and we're going to have a timeout taken by the Lady Chieftains as we work to the midway mark of set number 2. It is a 9-8 score as Crow Creek's lead is down to 1, and we will take a 30-second break and return on KPLO.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winnard, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho, and your next timeout stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. This has been a good match so far. A seesaw battle in set number 1. Chamberlain finally prevailed 27-25. So far, neither team has been able to run away from the other in set number 2 as well. It is a 9-8 lead for Crow Creek as Chamberlain works in serve, and here is Mackenzie Sorensen, who will send the serve out of bounds, and Crow Creek will extend the lead back to 2 once again as Cheney Hall will work the jump serve across. Mutzinger with the dig. Anderson now from the back row. Chamberlain has to clear it out of there, and China Story, who just checked in, has to clear it from the back row and hits it short. And Crow Creek's lead is back to 3. It's 11-8 as Hall puts it in play. Story with the dig, and that goes out of bounds, and that is an ace for Cheney Hall. Her first of the match. That is ace number 7 for Crow Creek, and it's feast or famine with that jump serve, but again, they'll fire it across. A serve there that was going to go out of bounds, but Hannah Anderson will dig it out. Now Mackenzie Sorensen free balls it the other way. Here is Crow Creek at the net. They'll have to free ball it across as Marvine Ross clears it out. And now Chamberlain at the net. Maddie Handel through the defense and down. Maddie with kill number 4. And it is now a 12-9 lead for Crow Creek. Side out back to Chamberlain. Maggie Pickner will check back into the match as Chamberlain will send Avonlea Long to the back row. She will serve and overhands it the other way, and that's an ace. Her first of the night. And for Chamberlain, that is their 4th ace of the match. And the Cubs deficit now at 2. As Long will put it in play once again as she fires it to the back corner. Dig made by Traversy, set at the net. Crow Creek will get it across. Chamberlain scrambling now. Maddie Handel the other way. Crow Creek with the dig. They'll set it at the net for Marvine Ross, and that time she mistimed the jump and hit it short. And the hitting error for Crow Creek will give Chamberlain the point, and the deficit is now at 1. 12-11, Crow Creek leads as Avonlea Long puts it in play. As the overhand heads the other way, and that will be scored an ace. And that ties things at 12. For the most part, Crow Creek has been the team out in front in this second set. They have led by as many as 4 on a couple different occasions. But Chamberlain has been able to close the gap and tie things as they try to get the lead back as we work in the teens. And now another rotation violation on Crow Creek will give a point to Chamberlain. Now they have a 13-12 lead as Avonlea Long will remain in serve. Here's the serve across as Crow Creek will dig it out. They'll move it forward. Clearing it out of there is Anaya Janice. Now Handel with the dig, set for Pickner. She tries to get it the other way. It was out of position, couldn't clear it, and the hitting error for Chamberlain will give a point to Crow Creek. We are tied at 13 now as Marvine Ross will serve for the Lady Chieftains. Here's the Anderson dig, set for Pickner. Fires it the other way, and that is through for a kill. And a nice play made there by Maggie Pickner. Read the defense was going to her right, and she was able to throw the hook shot across. The cross-court winner, if you will, gives Chamberlain a 14-13 lead, and Maddie Handel will put it in play. Here's Crow Creek at the net. Janice the other way, or pardon me, Traversy the other way, and we're going to have a whistle. We're going to have another lift called on Crow Creek. So some of those errors that we thought would happen, that Crow Creek were going to have to contend with this being their first match of the season, have given Chamberlain another point. We're tied at 14. Actually, they're going to call that lift on Chamberlain, pardon me. But either way, we're going to head the other way. Crow Creek will put it in play, and at the net, Traversy blocked by Anderson, but the Traversy attack will go through and down for a kill, and Ariana Traversy will get her third kill tonight, and Crow Creek back out in front by a 15-14 score. Here's Rosie Drapo serving as Chamberlain tries to clear it out of there, and we're going to score that an ace from Rosie Drapo. And as the dig by Chamberlain was well out of bounds, some good chase made, but it was well out of play. So the ace scored, and again, Drapo will put it in play as she fires it to the back corner. This time Chamberlain will dig it out. Mackenzie Mutzinger will clear it out of there as Crow Creek will set the play at the net. Here is Sarah Hunter the other way, and she finds an open spot in the court, and she will score the kill. The Chamberlain defense got out of position, and all of a sudden, Crow Creek has scored the last four and now lead by a 17-14 score. As Rosie Drapo puts it in play once again. Avonlea Long with the dig. Mutzinger with the set. And winds up with a double hit there, and that will be another point for Crow Creek. And their lead is now at 4. Their biggest lead of the match on 3 different occasions now 5. As Avonlea Long hits it wide and out of bounds. And Chamberlain may need a timeout here. And we're going to see Amy Donovan ask for a timeout as we work here in set number 2. It is a 19-14 lead for Crow Creek. And we will take another 30-second break and return on KPLO.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Jared Evans, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. Contact Jared today at 605-734-4106. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
19-14 is our score as we work here in set number 2. Chamberlain trailing Crow Creek. The Lady Chieftains putting together a nice rally here as we work through the teams. Crow Creek was the first team to 20 in set number 1, but Chamberlain was able to come back and win. Here is Crow Creek putting it in play. Pickner will keep it alive to Anderson, who fires it the other way. Here's Marvine Ross's dig. Crow Creek quickly sends it back the other way, and now Avonlea Long with a two-hand shove will clear it for Chamberlain. Here's a set at the net for Sarah Hunter. She, again, with some good court vision, was able to find an open spot on the Chamberlain side of the defense, and she drops it through for another kill, and Crow Creek now with a 20-14 lead. Rosie Drapo will serve again. As Long will dig it out. Sorensen to Anderson. She has the free ball at across. Drapo with the dig. Set at the net for Traversy. Ariana the other way. Sorensen will dig it out. Set for Anderson. And that time Chamberlain set it up well. And Hannah Anderson is able to drop it through for her third kill tonight. And the side out to Chamberlain. It is a 20-15 score. So Crow Creek still working with a 5-point lead as Chamberlain will work. This is Mackenzie Mutzinger with the serve. Francesca Ross will dig. Crow Creek scrambling. Ross is able to clear it out of there. Now Mutzinger will set for Anderson. She'll fire it back row. That is dug out. Can Crow Creek send it the other way? They cannot. And the third hit out of bounds. It will be scored a hitting error, but some good hustle on the part of the Lady Chieftains. Chamberlain has scored back-to-back points now, and the deficit is 4. It is 20-16 Crow Creek. Janie Hall will check back in as Mackenzie Mutzinger will serve once again at the net. Chamberlain drops it down for a kill. It started out with the dig from Marvine Ross that gets up to the net, and Hannah Anderson with an opportunity to get a good jump swing on it. She drops it through for another kill, and it's now 17 serving to 20 as again Mutzinger puts it in play. Crow Creek will dig it out from the back row. They'll clear it. A free ball shot across, and here is Chamberlain the other way. Pickner over the top of the defense, and it is tipped. They say Crow Creek tipped it. That's going to be a kill for Maggie Pickner. Pickner's fourth kill, and it's going to be, well, the ball wound up on the Crow Creek side. They thought they had earned the point. Instead, it will go to the Chamberlain side. The Cubs trail by 2, and Mackenzie Mutzinger will put it in play once again. Here's the Francesca Ross dig as Crow Creek moves it forward. Traversy the other way. Here's a Darren Burke dig for Chamberlain at the net. Anderson, she'll fire it across. Ross will dig. Back set made. Two-hand shove from Hunter, and that is across and down. And again, it's the third time it's happened in this set. Sarah Hunter finding an open spot in the floor and firing it the other way, and a nice play made. And the side out will go back to Crow Creek. They lead by a 21-18 score. Here's Sarah Hunter with the serve, and that serve is long and out of bounds. So it's now 21-19 as the side out goes back to Chamberlain. Here is Maggie Pickner serving as she dumps it the other way. Back row dig Hunter. They work it forward at the net. Crow Creek will get it across. They get it through the defense and down, and Francesca Ross, Ariana Traversy were both there. Will give the kill to Traversy. That will be her fourth. And the side out to Crow Creek. Traversy to the back row as she will serve. And Crow Creek trying to even this match at a set apiece. As Traversy puts it in play. Mutzinger with the dig as they set it forward. Here's Avani Long the other way, and that is through the defense and down. Avani Long with kill number 3. You got to give credit to both of these teams for the way they have battled in this match so far. Chamberlain was able to have a little bit of momentum in set number 1, but Crow Creek was able to take that away when we got into the 20s. Here, Crow Creek is led by as many as 5, and Chamberlain's been able to battle back. And here is Chamberlain again, hitting it high and out of bounds, but they're going to call a net violation on Crow Creek. So Chamberlain catches a break there as they take a point off the board, I believe. Scoreboard says it's 23-20. As Hannah Anderson's now 22-20 as Anderson puts it in play. And across it comes at the net. They'll battle. Chamberlain gets it cleared out. Crow Creek will return it in a hurry. And here's Avani Long the other way. Francesca Ross will dig. Crow Creek will shoot it to the back row. And now Chamberlain will set a play. Again, it's long across. And that is down for a kill. Avani Long with kill number 4. And just like how we were in set number 1, we are tied as we get into the 20s. It's tied at 22 now as Hannah Anderson puts it in play. Here is Crow Creek working it forward. They'll clear it the other way. Chamberlain with a diving attempt to dig it out. They'll get the job done. Avani Long will clear it. Here's Crow Creek the other way. Another diving play made by Chamberlain. Mackenzie Sorensen the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out. They'll shoot it to the Chamberlain side. Here is Mutzinger to Long. Back across, and here's a Sarah Hunter dig. They'll set it for Francesca Ross, who flat-foots it across. And once again, Chamberlain at the net. Here is Handel. the other way. She mishits it and hit it short. And Crow Creek will score the point. 23-22. Crow Creek has the lead. Francesca Ross getting set to put it in play. And back across it comes. Anderson with the dig, set for handle. Nowhere to go with it, so she free balls it across. And now Crow Creek will set it at the net. And here's the attack across. Was it tipped? Yes, Chamberlain tipped it. Crow Creek will score the point. And that will be a kill there, I believe, from Traversey. Ariana with her 5th kill, and now we are at game point. 24-22, Crow Creek has the lead. Here's Francesca Ross to serve, and she'll hit the serve short. 24-23. It is still game point. Crow Creek can still win by 2 here as Mackenzie Sorensen puts it in play. Traversey with the dig. They'll get it up front, and Marvine Ross has to free ball it. Anderson with the set now to Long. Aveney with the cross-court shot, dug out by Hunter. Back to the Chamberlain side. Here is Mutzinger the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out. They have to free ball it across. Dig made by Sorensen. Mutzinger. Now Anderson from the back row. She'll fire it across. Crow Creek digs it out. At the net, they'll battle. And getting it over the top of the defense is Marvine Ross. She'll score the kill. And Crow Creek will pick up the win in game number 2, set number 2, by a 25-23 score. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. And we will take a 2-minute break and return. Our match coverage will continue after this on KPLO.
When you're headed down the road on Highways 34 and 47, be sure to stop into Mac's Corner near Stefan. Mac's Corner is your one-stop store with Poppin' Snacks in the convenience store, groceries for home, or you can fill up your tank at the gas pumps with 24-hour gas service. Mac's Corner also handles veterinary supplies, Pioneer brand seed. They carry a full line of fencing material, plus Gallagher electric fence supplies. Mac's Corner. Find them at the corner of Highways 34 and 47 near Stefan.
Venture Communications is ready to streamline your business phones. With their next-generation communication system, Venture-hosted phone solutions, you'll never miss a call again. With auto-forwarding, you can receive your call on your mobile device or any place you wish. Voicemail messages are transferred directly to your email so you can listen to them anywhere. With minimal upfront cost and no unnecessary hardware, this system is a perfect fit for any business environment, all backed with local technician installation and support. Call Venture Communications 852-2224 or log on to www.venturecom.net.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
When you think of insurance, think of KPI Insurance, because we've got the deals that are right for you. At KPI, we understand the importance of having reliable coverage, and that's why we represent an extensive portfolio of national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Call us at 234-2323, KPI Insurance, for all of your insurance needs.
Let's celebrate what a wonderful community we live in. At First Dakota, that's something we do every day. At First Dakota, we reinvest in our communities by helping friends and neighbors start businesses, run family farms, purchase homes, finance college, and build financial security. Come to First Dakota, the first community bank in the Dakota Territory. At First Dakota, our experience is the difference. First Dakota in Chamberlain, member FDIC.
Well, quickly, let's look at statistics as we get ready for set number 3. 20 kills for Chamberlain to just 12 for Crow Creek. Chamberlain with 20 hitting errors to just 14 for Crow Creek, and the stats are as even as the match has been. We're tied at a set apiece as Crow Creek serves, and we get set number 3 underway. Chamberlain with the return. At the net is Ariana Traversey, as she'll work the attack the other way and puts it into the net, and Chamberlain, I believe this is the first time they will be scored with a lead here to start off a set as Maddie Handel serves, and that dig is out of bounds, so that'll be an ace for Maddie. That is her second of the match. Chamberlain with a 2-0 lead. With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Handel again with the serve. Back row dig made by Marvine Ross. Free ball from Traversey the other way. And here is Chamberlain at the net. Mackenzie Mutzinger with a free ball across. as Ross will dig it out, set at the net. Here's Sarah Hunter the other way, and again she's able to catch the corner with a well-placed two-hand shove. And Sarah Hunter with the her fifth kill. Her and Ariana Traversy lead the way offensively for Crow Creek with 5 kills each. And it's now 2-1 as Chamberlain leads and Crow Creek serves, and an ace is scored. Sarah Hunter with that fastball across. Again, Crow Creek from the beginning of the match been working with that jump serve. They have 11 service errors, but they also have the lead ace-wise. They have scored 9 aces as those balls from that jump serve are coming in a hurry. And here is Chamberlain scrambling on the return to serve, and they'll set it for Hannah Anderson, who drops it through for a kill. That will be her 5th of the night. Chamberlain with a 3-2 lead as the side out goes back to the side of Chamberlain. As Mackenzie Mutzinger will serve. Here is Crow Creek the other way. Francesca Ross will clear it. It is an Anderson dig set at the net for Hutmaker. She'll fire it the other way. Hunter will dig. Traversy will clear it out. Here is Chamberlain the other way. Nice save by Darren Burke. Mutzinger with the free ball back across. And here is Crow Creek working the return. Rosie Droppo trying to catch the sideline and hit it just wide and out of bounds. And Chamberlain will score the point off of the hitting error. And it is a 4-2 lead for the Cubs as they try to get the advantage here in the pivotal set number 3. Here's Mutzinger's serve, and that time it was wide, but just catches the corner, and it will be an ace. That is the 7th ace of the match for Chamberlain. And the Cubs now with a 5-2 lead. Chamberlain went on a little bit of a run in set number 2 and had a little bit of a lead, and Lindsay Steckelberg called a timeout, and the kids regrouped. We may see that here if Chamberlain's able to continue in a run. And here is a return out of bounds, and hitting it wide there was Ariana Traversy. And Chamberlain will score the point, and they now have a 6-4 lead. Mutzinger puts it in play once again. The overhand across, dug out by Marvine Ross. Crow Creek working to move it forward. They can't. Sarah Hunter from the back row clears it. Here's Hannah Anderson with the attack for Chamberlain. It's dug out the other way, and again, Chamberlain will set the play to Anderson, and Hannah this time will miss-hit it, and the point will be scored by the Lady Chieftains. 6-3 Chamberlain leads as Ariana Traversy puts it in play. And that is across, the dig made by Mackenzie Sorensen, but it is out of bounds, and that will be an ace for Ariana Traversy. And that will be her 3rd tonight. Again, the jump serve. Across it comes, and that's another ace. And again, that serve, when it comes across, they're able to use that to jump and build up a little momentum, and they really put some smoke on it. And again, Traversy fires it the other way, and what you get out of that sometimes is a serve that goes into the net, and that's what happened there. Service error number 12 of the night. And there's also been about 11 aces scored for Crow Creek, and I think they'll take that statistic as they now trail by 2, and Chamberlain puts it in play. Crow Creek will work the return. Mutzinger to Anderson, and she'll airmail it out of bounds. A hitting error for Chamberlain. 7-6 Chamberlain leads as the serve goes back to Crow Creek. Here is Francesca Ross. Working it the other way, and that is into the net. 8-6 Chamberlain. Rotation once again. Hannah Anderson to the back row to serve. Maddie Handel will re-enter the match for Chamberlain. The Anderson serve. Dug out. Crow Creek will scramble, but they'll get it back across. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Setting it the other way is Long. Dug out by Crow Creek. They'll fire it the other way. Sorensen with the dig. Set for Long. She'll fire it to the left corner. And the dig made there. Chamberlain somehow, well, they get it out of bounds. Well, they got it across, but out of bounds. The hitting error after some nice hustle on the part of Chamberlain. We'll give a point to the Lady Chieftains. They trail now by 1. Cheney Hall puts it in play. Serve across, dig is made. At the net it comes. This is handled the other way. Dug out by Francesca Ross. Now Crow Creek back the other way with an attack from Sarah Hunter. Here is Hannah Anderson from the back row. She'll fire it the other way, and Crow Creek will set the play. Free balling it back. Chamberlain at the net. Maddie Handel the other way. That is kept alive by the Lady Chieftains at the net. They'll battle. somehow Chamberlain is able to keep it alive, and now it's Sorensen the other way. Again, a hustle play. Crow Creek gets it across. Here's Mackenzie Mudsinger from the back row, set by Sorensen to Handel, and that time it was nicely done, and Maddie Handel will drop it down for a kill, and Chamberlain will score the point, and they'll have the lead now at an 8-7 score, as Mackenzie Sorensen will put it in play. An overhand across as the dig is made. Here is Crow Creek working with it. They cannot get it across. Got 3 hits on it, but did not clear the net. Chamberlain now with a 10-7 lead. Sorensen with the serve across, and that will be an ace. Mackenzie with her first ace of the night. 11-7. Chamberlain with a 4-point advantage. Timeout Crow Creek. And for Chamberlain, that is their biggest lead of the match. Timeout from Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And we will take a 30-second break and return on KPLO.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Take a second, think about that. Not a pretty picture, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help you with your disposal needs. Whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container, Byrie Brothers will help you with what you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. 234-5771. At Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your garbage back. Call today.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 11-7. Chamberlain leads here in set number 3. As Mackenzie Sorensen will work the serve across. Marvine Ross with the dig. Crow Creek with the return. Chamberlain with a set play at the net. Avani Long the other way. Back row dig made by Traversy. Crow Creek with the return. Back to the Chamberlain side. Here is Long with the corner shot, and that is down for a kill. Avani Long with kill number 6. And Chamberlain now with a 12-7 lead. As Mackenzie Sorensen will put it in play once again as she fires it the other way. Hunter with the dig. Back row Traversy as she fires it back. Crow Creek will clear. Here's Maddie Handel with the return. Dig made on the back row as Crow Creek tries to move it forward. Sarah Hunter with a 2-hand shove. Here is Mudsinger with the pass to Avani Long, and Avani with the attack, knocking it into the net. That's hitting error number 24 for Chamberlain. And the point to Crow Creek. The deficit is at 4 for the Lady Chieftains. Make it 3 as Maddie Handel mishits it and puts it into the net. And Crow Creek scores back-to-back points. 9 serving to 12 as Crow Creek again puts it in play, and an ace is sent across. And this is from Marvine Ross. And all of a sudden, Crow Creek has scored 3 with a bullet. Here is Ross the other way. Dig made by Chamberlain. Back across it comes, the hit from Mudsinger, and at the net, Crow Creek can't clear it. And that will be scored a kill for Mackenzie, and that will be her first. And Chamberlain will get the side out with a 3-point advantage, as it will be Avani Long who puts it in play. The serve across, and that's an ace. Avani Long with her 3rd ace of the night. Chamberlain starting to see their ace total rise just a little bit. They had 5 through 2 sets, but I believe that is the 3rd or 4th ace that they have had in this 3rd set. And here is a service error from Avani Long, and that is their 9th service error of the match as well. Side out back to Crow Creek as Rosie Droppo will serve. The freshman dumps it the other way. Sorensen will dig. Back set from Mudsinger to Maddie Handel, who fires it the other way. The dig is made, but Crow Creek does not move it forward. And Maddie Handel will get a thank you very much kill there, and that will be her 6th of the night. A 15-11 lead. Softly with the serve from Handel across. Here is Traversy at the net, blocked by Anderson. They'll keep doing as Crow Creek sends it the other way. Now it's Sorensen at the net to Anderson, and Hannah will send it through the defense and down. Hannah Anderson with kill number 5. And Chamberlain with a 16-11 lead, and we will have the final timeout of set number 3 used by the Lady Chieftains. And again, our timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 16-11 Chamberlain, and we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art and drama, and the many other organizations in our schools. Al's Oasis Clothing, Restaurant, and Gift Shop congratulates everyone who contributes and competes during the school year. We're proud of all you do and happy to support the many activities in our area schools. We appreciate the many young people who work part-time with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck and enjoy your high school years from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant.
Side out for Chamberlain will continue, and Maddie Handel and serve. She will send it across and through for an ace, and that will be her third ace, her second here in set number 3. And Chamberlain with a 17-11 lead as Handel will put it in play once again. Cheney Hall with the dig for Crow Creek. It winds up on the Chamberlain side. Cubs will set the play to Hannah Anderson. She will drop it through for a kill, and all of a sudden, Chamberlain putting together a nice run as they add to the lead. It is now an 18-11 score. As the Cubs again will put it in play, but first substitutions for Crow Creek as Anaya Janice will check in. And here's Maddie Handel serve. Cheney Hall will dig. They'll work it forward. Here is Traversy with the attack across. Here is Chamberlain. Mackenzie Mutzinger on the set is able to drop it across for a kill. That time the defense, or they caught the defense out of position, and Mackenzie scores her second kill. And here's a Maddie Handel serve across for an ace, and Maddie with another ace, her fourth of the match now. And that makes it 20-11, and Crow Creek, already using up both of their timeouts, can only do so much to try to change the momentum. Lily Hill will check in as Lindsay Steckelberg will go back to the bench. Here's Marbine Ross with the dig at the net. Sarah Hunter the other way. Chamberlain at the net. This is Hannah Anderson across and through, and Hannah Anderson with kill number 7, and it's 21-11 as the side out will continue for the Cubs. Maddie Handel again will put it in play. Overhand the other way as the dig is made. Crow Creek with Ariana Traversy clearing it out, and now Chamberlain will dig in the back row and cannot move it forward. That will be a kill for Traversy. Ariana with her 6th. Crow Creek will get the serve as they work with a 9-point deficit. The jump serve from Hunter is across but long and out of bounds, and that's one and done for Crow Creek. And Chamberlain will get the serve back once again as Mackenzie Mutzinger gets set to put it in play. Chamberlain with a 10-point advantage at 22-12. Here's Crow Creek. Power shot there. That is through the defense and down. And again, it's Ariana Traversy who has played well in the match tonight, as she will get her 7th kill to go with 4 aces. Traversy will work to the back row and serve. Here is the long dig. Mutzinger at the net, and she'll drop it over. And that will be the 3rd kill of the night for Mackenzie Mutzinger, and the side out back to Chamberlain. 23-13. Taysa Hutmaker puts it in play. That serve is short, and it will belong to the side out, will belong to Crow Creek. And it's Anaya Janice who will put it in play. Hutmaker will dig. Crow Creek will move it forward. Mutzinger to Sorensen. Mackenzie the other way, and now Crow Creek will dig it out. The dig will wind up at the net, and it's Avonlea Long with an opportunity to drop it through for a kill, and that will be her 7th, and we are at game point at 24-14 as Hannah Anderson will get set to serve for the Lady Chieftains. Anderson across. Nice dig made by Ross, but Crow Creek cannot move it forward. It will be scored an ace for Anderson, and it will give Chamberlain the win in game number 3, 25-14. Our scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road and Fort Pier, including new Fair Manufacturing bale processors. Check them out at DarrenBoyleSales.com. And our Buy Right Seed halftime report is next from KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the north. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Great Western Bank in Chamberlain reminds you they're committed and ready to lend, staying flexible to put your situation first. With all the local decisions and personal attention of a hometown community bank. It's the best of both little and big. Bank on your time with their online and mobile banking. See the staff at Great Western Bank, located at 101 East King in Chamberlain. Making life great. Member FDIC.
At Chamberlain Building Supply, the way we see it, every wall is a blank canvas. With one coat of Valspar Medallion paint, a room transforms. Every color brings new life, new energy, and new potential to your space. Whether it's one color or three, it changes everything. Valspar Medallion with Colorfinity technology for one coat color that lasts. Available at Chamberlain Building Supply, 212 East G Street in Chamberlain. Stop by or call 605-734-6097.
Farmco is the largest dealer of quality liquid feeds in South Dakota because of the proven success our customers have had with ULF. We are your full-service provider of feed, seed, animal health, farming, and ranching equipment, along with seed treatment facilities at each location. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, Farmco will come to you from Martin to Oneida and O'Neill to Freeman. Farmco in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and Farmco Paragon east of Kimball. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
27-25, Chamberlain won set number one. Crow Creek won the second set 25-23. Chamberlain with a 25-14 win in set number three as they open up in serve in set number four. As Crow Creek trying to work it forward, they commit the hitting error. It is their 19th hitting error of the match so far. Chamberlain has 25 hitting errors if you're scoring at home. Chamberlain also has a 31-15 kill advantage. As Crow Creek works in serve, Chamberlain with an opportunity for a kill shot there, and Taysa Hutmaker just mishit it. And that ties things at one. A must-win set for Crow Creek if they want the match to continue. Rosie Drapo will put it in play. Along with the dig and some miscommunication on the part of Chamberlain, as that will be an ace from Rosie Drapo. The 13th ace of the night for Crow Creek, and they had controlled that stat until set number three, where Chamberlain got on a roll as Drapo sends across another ace. And Crow Creek with a 3-1 lead. Chamberlain in that third set, I believe they had 7 aces. In fact, they did have 7 aces as they were able to win that second set rather handily. Here is Crow Creek as they set it at the net. Ariana Traversy hits it long and out of bounds, and side out back to Chamberlain. 3-2 Crow Creek leads as we are in the early moments of set number four. Here's Maddie Handel with the serve at the net. Two-hand shove across. Crow Creek will clear it. Here's Mackenzie Mutzinger set for Ebony Long, who will power it to the back row, and that is through the defense and down for a kill. Ebony with kill number 8 on the night for Chamberlain. 3-3 is our score as Handel once again puts it in play. Maddie with the overhand across. Dig is made. Crow Creek moving it forward. Rosie Drapo has to clear it. His Handel with the dig from the back row, set at the net for Hutmaker. She fires it across. Crow Creek will dig it out, set it at the net for Traversy. Back the other way. Long will dig, Sorensen to Anderson, and with the left hand, Hannah Anderson slaps it the other way, and that will be her 8th kill of the night. And Chamberlain with making a 4-3 lead. As Maddie Handel puts it in play once again. Two-hand dig for Crow Creek. Free ball from Traversy the other way. Chamberlain will dig it out. Long, Sorensen, Anderson, and a kill for Hannah Anderson. That is her 9th now. Her 2nd of this set. And Chamberlain with a 5-4 lead. The ball gets away momentarily. Perhaps you're seeing it on our video. Of course, we have live video and audio. Check us out on our YouTube channel. Go to Dakota Radio Group, search Dakota Radio Group on YouTube, find the KPLO channel, subscribe completely free of charge. Games are shown live and also archived there as well. As Chamberlain works it back across. Crow Creek at the net. Traversy the other way. Mutzinger will dig. Sorensen will set for Anderson. Two-hand shove the other way. Hunter at the net. The attack is blocked. Anderson making the play. She'll send it the other way. Here's Crow Creek in the net. Again, Anderson with the block. But Crow Creek will recover. And Francesca Ross will send it the other way. Got it through the Anderson block attempt that time and scores the point for Francesca. That is her third kill. And Crow Creek in serve. And that jump serve will go into the net. 6-4 Chamberlain. The side out back to the Cubs. As Mackenzie Mutzinger will put it in play. Overhand the other way, and that is through for an ace. That will be her second ace of the match, as Maggie Pickner will check in. Taysa Hutmaker will check out. And Mackenzie Mutzinger will continue and serve. Overhand the other way. Diving dig made by Cheney Hall right there at the net for Hannah Anderson, who will get kill number 10 on the night. 7-4 now, as the lead belongs to Chamberlain. 8-4, pardon me, as the serve will come across. Back row dig made, and at the net, Crow Creek will slap it the other way. Sarah Hunter will hit it long and out of bounds. 9-4 now, Chamberlain leads. Mackenzie Mutzinger with the serve. Marvine Ross with the dig, set at the net for Ariana Traversy. That is tipped and out of bounds. Well, Crow Creek's going to ask for a tip. The officials, they all saw it, and they said nobody tipped it. Or will they say yes? They will say that it was tipped, and it will be a point for Chamberlain. Give the kill to Traversy, and Traversy will pick up her 8th. As Traversy will work in serve, and that jump serve is long and wide and out of bounds. 10-5 now. The lead to Crow Creek, or pardon me, to Chamberlain. Chamberlain will work and serve as well as Maggie Pickner puts it in play, and she will send across an ace. And you may be seeing a little bit of fatigue on the part of Crow Creek. Their receive game was worked pretty well until the last couple sets, and also those jump serves worked much better in the opening couple sets as well. And they're perhaps getting a little leg weary as Chamberlain winning set number 3 rather easily, now trying to take control of this fourth set. And they're going to get the job done. A hitting error. Crow Creek got a couple hits on it but could not move it forward as they were scrambling out of position after that attack from Hannah Anderson. And now Chamberlain working with a 12-5 lead. Pickner once again with the serve as Ross will dig it out. They move it forward. Here is Marvine Ross the other way. Chamberlain with the dig. Ebony Long fires it the other way. Crow Creek in the net. The attack across. Long with the dig. Sorensen will set. Here is Anderson the other way, and she hits it long and out of bounds. 12-6 now. That is our score. As Crow Creek will work and serve, and they have a lot of work to do. Here's Francesca Ross serving. Darren Burke with the dig as they battle at the net. They got it moved forward. Crow Creek made the play and making a very nice play. And Marvine Ross at the net. And with her back to the net, she was able to slap it across and down the other way. It's just her second kill, but a nice play made there as Crow Creek will continue the side out. Francesca Ross the other way. The dig from Chamberlain will wind up on the Crow Creek side. They'll set it for Marvine Ross, who has it blocked by Hannah Anderson. Crow Creek will keep it alive. They send it the other way. Here's Anderson at the net, blocked by Marvine Ross. She makes the defensive play, and Crow Creek shows some life here as they have scored the last 4 in a row, and it's now a 4-point deficit as Ross will serve, and Francesca will put the serve into the net. Puts together a nice run, though, as they are able to work into that deficit just a little bit. Here's Hannah Anderson from the back row. She will serve. Ross the other way, and that gets through the wickets of Maddie Handel, and another kill for Marvine Ross. That is her third. And back to the Chamberlain, or to the Crow Creek side and serve. This is Sarah Hunter. The jump serve will go into the net. But Crow Creek now, with Chamberlain working with a 14-9 lead, they can't afford to just trade points with Chamberlain. They need to be able to put together a nice rally here as they work on the return of serve. As Rosie Droppo will send it the other way. Here is Chamberlain at the net, set for Avonlea Long, and the cross-court shot is out of bounds. Hitting error number 28 for Chamberlain, their third of this fourth set. Side out back to Crow Creek. Marvine Ross to the back row, and her serve will go into the net. 15-10, the lead belongs to Chamberlain, as again we trade points. China Story in, she'll check out. As Taysa Hutmaker will check back in, and Avonlea Long will serve. Here is Crow Creek the other way. Droppo will clear it out. Here's Chamberlain with a set for Hutmaker, who fires it the other way. Crow Creek will dig as they battle at the net. Lady Chieftains with Cheney Hall clearing it. Now Mutzinger the other way, and they're going to say McKenzie got into the net. Net violation for Chamberlain will give the point to Crow Creek, and Rosie Droppo will continue and serve as the freshman fires it the other way. Avonlea Long with the dig, set for Maddie Handel. That is across, and the dig attempt from Droppo will prevent a hitting error for Chamberlain. Maddie Handel will get the kill, but that was a shot that may have went out of bounds, but Chamberlain will catch the point, and they lead by 5 at 16-11. Here's Crow Creek from the back row. They'll fire it the other way. Hannah Anderson will dig, set at the net for Hutmaker. She'll fire it across. Droppo with another nice diving dig made, and now Chamberlain at the net. It's Hannah Anderson, and she'll drop it across and through for the kill. 17-11 is our score. Chamberlain now with a 6-point advantage once again as Maddie Handel will work the serve. Francesca Ross will deal to Ariana Traversy, and her attack is blocked by Hannah Anderson. And that will be her first block. It will be just the second defensive play made by Chamberlain. Defensive block, we should say, as Maddie Handel will fire across another ace. And we are going to see a timeout taken by the Lady Chieftains. 19-11 is our score in set number 4. Chamberlain is out in front. Timeouts from Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And again, we'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
When you're headed down the road on highways 34 and 47, be sure to stop into Mac's Corner near Stefan. Mac's Corner is your one-stop store with Poppin' Snacks in the convenience store, groceries for home, or you can fill up your tank at the gas pumps with 24-hour gas service. Mac's Corner also handles veterinary supplies, Pioneer brand seed. They carry a full line of fencing material, plus Gallagher electric fence supplies. Mac's Corner. Find them at the corner of highways 34 and 47 near Stefan.
Stay with us during our postgame tonight. We'll have the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. And we will also have football action for you tomorrow night from White River. Jones County White River's Wolverines will host the Lyman Raiders. We'll get things underway with a 6:40 pregame tomorrow night. Here's Maddie Handel and serve for Chamberlain. And she'll hit it long and out of bounds. Chamberlain with their 11th service error. As now Crow Creek will serve, and they will airmail a serve out of bounds as Cheney Hall hits it too long. And now Chamberlain, the first team to 20 in set number 4. Mackenzie Mutzinger will serve. Here is the Crow Creek back row dig at the net. Sarah Hunter the other way. Darren Burke with the dig. The libero for Chamberlain. They'll work it to the net. Taysa Hutmaker with an opportunity for a kill. She'll drop it through, and it is now a 21-12 score. Mutzinger and serve once again. She'll fire it the other way, and that's an ace. Mackenzie Mutzinger has had her moments here in this match tonight. That is her third ace. She also made some big plays for Chamberlain in that run to take control of set number 3, where Chamberlain won by a 25-14 score. Mutzinger puts it in play once again. Dig made back row by Marvine Ross, and Crow Creek not able to move it forward. Francesca Ross with a diving attempt, but the ball hits the floor, and that's another point for Chamberlain, and it's now a 23-12 score. Mutzinger the other way. Dug out as Crow Creek works it forward at the net. Francesca Ross will clear it. Avani Long will dig. Mutzinger will set. Anderson the other way, and that is across and down. Hannah Anderson with kill number 12, and now we are at match point. 24-12 Chamberlain. A match that started out to be quite a battle, and Chamberlain has took control in the final 2 sets and appear to be on their way to get the victory, but Crow Creek will keep working. Ariana Traversy makes a nice play as she scores her 9th kill of the night. Side out back to Crow Creek, but we will be at set point, match point, for a long time as Crow Creek will serve, and they'll send across an ace. Ariana Traversy, we mentioned her 9 kills, but she also just fired across her 5th ace as Traversy puts it in play once again. Long with the dig, and that will be scored another ace. There was nobody there to move it forward. The Cubs kind of in defensive mode as far as receiving the serve. As Sorensen will dig, Mutzinger at the net. And Marvine Ross is there with the block. That is her 4th, and all of a sudden, Crow Creek has scored 4 in a row. Here is Traversy once again at the net. Chamberlain, they cannot get it moved forward. That's got to be another ace, as Chamberlain just got 1 hit on it. Traversy again, firing it the other way. That is long and out of bounds, and that service error gives Chamberlain the match in 4 by a final score of 25-17. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment available at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre, including end-of-year discounts on Bush Hog zero-turn mowers, interest-free for 48 months with approved credit. Give me a call at 222-0317. Check them out at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Our post-game comes up next on KPLO.
There's Thursday Night Lights and
financial security. Come to First Dakota, the first community bank in the Dakota Territory. At First Dakota, our experience is the difference. First Dakota in Chamberlain, member FDIC.
Back here at the Chamberlain Armory, a very entertaining match tonight. It's always a good time when Crow Creek and Chamberlain get together. It was a spirited first couple of games. Chamberlain had to come from behind after Crow Creek came to play in the opening set. It was Chamberlain that prevailed. They fought off 1 game point, and they were able to come back, win set number 1 by a 27-25 score. It was Crow Creek that got the lead early in set number 2, even though it did seesaw back and forth at times, and it was Crow Creek who won set number 2 by a 25-23 score. And we thought perhaps we were on our way to a 5-set thriller at that point, but Chamberlain was able to regroup. They were able to get the serve game working as they were able to even up the statistic that was controlled by Crow Creek through the first 2 sets until Chamberlain was able to get things rolling in set number 3. They had 7 aces on their way to a 25-14 win in set number 3, and with Crow Creek playing their first match of the year, perhaps a little leg weary as we went into the 4th and deciding set, although they trailed big. I believe they trailed by a 23-13 score at one point. They were able to put together one final rally to make things interesting, but Chamberlain was able to come away with the victory as they defeat Chamberlain they were able to defeat Crow Creek 25-17 and in that 4th set, and they were able to win this match 3-1. We look at things statistically on the Crow Creek side. A big night for Ariana Traversy, the 5'11 senior with 9 kills. She had 7 service aces as well. Sarah Hunter with 5 kills. Also 3 aces on the night for the 5'4 senior. Crow Creek did some good things, but as we said, perhaps just wearing down a little bit as they went down the home stretch of the match. Chamberlain in the end, even though they had 29 hitting errors to 23 for Crow Creek, Chamberlain outkilled Crow Creek by a 40-20 score. Chamberlain was led by Hannah Anderson, who scored 12 kills on the night, 8 for Avonnie Long, 7 for Maddie Handel to go along with 5 service aces. And Chamberlain wound up with 16 aces on the night. Crow Creek had 17, but a lot of those aces came early as they used that jump serve, and Chamberlain was able to kind of regroup, and their serve-receive game got much better as we went into the final 2 sets of the match, and that also probably made a little bit of a difference as well as Chamberlain was able to regroup and play much better in the final 2 sets of the match, and they win this match 3-1. Chamberlain will improve to 3-2 on the season as the Cubs will be in action next Tuesday as they will host Todd County here. And for Crow Creek, their season underway, they will play on Saturday as part of a quadangular, if you will, as they have matches with Little Wound, Sunshine Bible, and with Little Wound in Stefan on Saturday afternoon. They will also host Sunshine Bible and Wessington Springs in the week ahead. So Crow Creek with a lot of volleyball to be played in the next week or so as they get their season underway. They drop to 0-1 on the season. It's time for our Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game, and before we announce our Player of the Game, let's hear from Midwest Cooperatives.
When it comes to protecting your diesel engines, we're with you. Less downtime and injector repairs, we're with you. Better fuel economy and power, we're with you there too, with Cenex Fuels from CHS Midwest Cooperative. And whether you're running a fleet or a farm, you'll get unbeatable performance from our unique balance of 7 top quality additives. Looking for tank monitoring so you don't have to worry about running out? Well, we're with you there too. So upgrade to Cenex Premium Diesel from CHS Midwest Cooperative today.
Well, we look at the Player of the Game nominees, and on the Crow Creek side, as we mentioned earlier, they were led by Ariana Traversy, the 5'11 senior, with 9 kills, 7 aces in the match tonight. Also, Sarah Hunter with 5 kills, 3 aces in the match this evening for the Lady Chieftains. On the Chamberlain side, Hannah Anderson with 12 kills tonight, 8 kills for Avonnie Long. But in the end, we're going to go with Maddie Handel as our Player of the Game. Maddie with 7 kills, 5 aces tonight. Most of those aces coming in set number 3, and a set in the match that really kind of turned the tide in the match as Handel was able to get things rolling. Also got things going offensively for Chamberlain as Crow Creek is able to pick up the win. Maddie Handel is our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. We invite you to join us tomorrow as our coverage of regional high school football continues. We will be in White River as the Jones County White River Wolverines will host the Lyman Raiders. Both the teams in the 9-man ranks doing well, off to a very good start. And this is an important matchup for both, even though it's early in the season. 7 o'clock kickoff from White River. We'll have the pregame show at 6:40, And don't forget Minnesota Vikings football on KPLO this Sunday. The Vikings will open up their regular season at home at US Bank Stadium. The Vikings will take on the San Francisco 49ers. Kickoff is scheduled for noon. Vikings pregame at 11 a.m. on your home for Minnesota Vikings football, KPLO. We would like to thank those of you who have joined us worldwide at drgnews.com. You can always send me your comments and questions. My email address is darrenboyle@dakotaradiogroup.com. And don't forget, you can check out the archives of tonight's volleyball match. Go to the YouTube channel, search Dakota Radio Group, find the KPLO channel on the Dakota Radio Group page, and you can watch archive video and audio of all of our sporting events that we have done so far this season. We will continue to do that as the season moves forward, and you'll get to witness a very good match that we had for you tonight as Chamberlain wins it in 3-1. And on your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, do not text and drive. It's better left unread than dead. And our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO has been brought to you tonight by Venture Communications and by Max Corner. The folks at Thrivent Financial of Chamberlain, Al's Oasis, Farmco, Chamberlain Building Supply, the Great Western Bank, Edward Jones, Byrie Brothers, the First Dakota National Bank, and KPI Insurance. And coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you as always by Darren Boyle Sales, CHS Midwest Cooperatives, by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, by Right Seed, Hutch's Cafe, Harry K., Chevrolet and Ford, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, the Jet Lanes, May Adam, and the Prairie Post. John Neff has been our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle from Chamberlain. We bid you all a very pleasant evening.